Hi, girlies. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, guys. It's Amanda.
We're back, bitches.
Woo!
I'm so excited. This is like our first regular scheduled programming episode since the second week of August.
So much to talk about.
Oh my God. We have so much to discuss. Obviously, our girl is back from surgery. What a queen. Why don't you just give everyone a little reminder, a little update? How are you doing, sis?
I will be 4 weeks post-op on Tuesday.
Yes, you had a rhinoplasty.
Yep, I had a rhinoplasty. I went to Texas. Shout out Dr. Bader.
Yes, queen.
I feel like anyone that's had any kind of surgery, the roller coaster of being swollen. Some days feel better than others.
Yeah.
So I'm just riding the wave.
Yes, and you're trooping through even super fresh post-op. You jumped in and did a couple Love is Blind UK interviews. I was like, sis, honestly, thank you so much. If you guys haven't seen those, we had Anu and Sarover on from this past season. Great episodes, great girlies. Go check those out. But this is our first episode really back.
So much to talk about, especially Love Island games.
The one thing too I also miss in our personal lives is I always forget your post-op, and I always want to be let's go get drinks or let's go to Pilates, and I'm like, please, I need my girl back.
Girl, it's not just you. Everyone else, obviously I don't have a lot of friends, but the few friends I do have, they'll be like, hey, what do you do? I'm like, I am not leaving this house. I literally leave for podcast recording because love my people.
Yeah,
we
missed you guys.
And then I just want to be home.
Yeah.
I want to tape. I want to have my retainer. And I just want a smooth healing process. But oh Lord, how I miss having a drink.
Oh my God, me too. How I miss you having a drink too, because I'm like, where's my sis?
And it's funny because I'm doing so much research, and I want to say 6 weeks is when they're okay, you can have a normal life again.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, for me, it's 6 months.
Yeah. You want to just do it extra to make sure you heal right and whatever. We're so excited for you. You already look amazing. No one, I'm just how are you healing so quickly?
Oh, yeah, see, you say that, but I feel like shit.
Yeah. You're it's every second of my everyday, bitch. Let's get it moving.
I don't even recognize myself. I'm trying to adjust, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. I'm like, but I see the potential. I can't wait for all the swelling to go down, and then I love it.
There is so much news too that we miss. Low key, obviously, everyone knows I'm a Swiftie, you're not. Were you so excited that we didn't have to talk about Taylor and Travis's engagement because you were post-op? Did you plan that? Did you plan your surgery around their proposal, or did you?
Listen, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for them. Of course, it's all over social media. It's been the talk of the talk, and I'm like, I'm happy we don't have to adjust. Everyone else is talking about it.
You were I'll pass the reins. It was so funny too because obviously, I'm your soulmate, duh. So when you're in surgery, I'm texting your boyfriend, I'm how's she doing? Is everything he's giving me the update because I'm this is my best
She's
fucking
I need
friend.
this bitch to wake up.
I need her. I need to know everything's good. I need I'm am I bothering him? He was so wonderful. But it was so funny because while you're in surgery, they get engaged. And I was what divine timing for her that she doesn't have to talk about this. Did she plan it? But also it was so funny because I was texting your man and I was make sure you tell her when she wakes up that Taylor and Travis are engaged. I'm sure she's going to love that. And he's yes, as soon as she opens her eyes, I'll tell her that you said that.
I don't remember it, honestly.
Really?
Because I feel I remember texting you oh, they got engaged. You're I already told Nico to tell you. And I was oh, I don't remember that. But I'm surprised you didn't text me.
I want to see what it was such a funny combo that I was hold on, let me find it. I go, make sure when she wakes up that you tell her I said Taylor and Travis are engaged. She's going to love that. And then he's figured that would be a good thing to say. Your surgery was a success. Your nose looks perfect. Oh, and Travis and Taylor Swift got engaged while you were knocked out. I was so funny. She hates to see her Swiftie bestie coming with news.
And if you don't tell me, TikTok does. And then if you don't tell me and I find out, I'm why didn't you tell me?
Yes.
You're
yes.
Because you don't care. I'm
yeah.
But now we have to talk about it because everyone else is talking about it. So at least just tell me so I can be I know. I see it everywhere.
We're getting it out of the way now. She does also have an album dropping. I believe October 3rd. So very excited for that. Life of a Showgirl.
I can't wait. Life of a wife, life of a mother. coming. It's coming. I said it here first.
Alone. Okay, there's also like a lot of like Love Island stuff. Like all of our queens from last season, they're doing their thing. Huda girl.
Oh, sis. You know what I love? Like, I feel like people watch on the show and they like have so much hate for her. And then you see her out of the show. She's minding her business, doing her thing, all about her money, all about her man. Yes. She's not out here acting crazy like some of these other ones.
And I love how she's not like, I just feel like she's so like elite from this whole thing. She's not like this influencer like coming on, like pushing all these things. She like pops in with a little post here and there. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a perfect cadence of like, okay, this is something special. This is something big. Like just a couple little moments of like what's going on. And I feel like it's so special. And I die when people are like, oh, she's doing everything but being with her daughter. And it's like, you see one post from one part of her day and it's like, also they're switching on and off weeks. Like when she's having like an amazing week traveling, of course she's going to post that. And when she's having her week private with her daughter, she's probably not going to post that.
I'll fucking say it.
It's
Some
hilarious.
of y'all are so salty, so mad. Yeah. Fucking dad is so present in the child's life. He posts the daughter a lot. Yes. And that to me doesn't say he gets her. Like maybe he does see her a little more because she has a lot going on. She's all about building a career to make money for her kid.
Yeah, and I don't even think that's the case. I think it's like on his time, like that's what's going on in his life. And like she obviously has a lot of like really big things that she's like showcasing because this is her career, is to show those things that she's working on and doing. And like maybe her moments with her daughter are more private. And it's funny because even though like I think in the beginning when she started on the show, he was a little salty and making some remarks. Somebody commented, I think he was on a live and was saying something about like, why is like Huda not with her daughter and this and that. And he had posted like something with the daughter like at a school graduation or something, and he was like, she was the one who took the picture. Like who said that? Mm-hmm. Like she takes care of her daughter, she's always present with her daughter. And I was like, well, at least he spoke up on
honestly, like I was gonna mention that too, that he defends her.
Yeah.
And
I think he's been getting better because at first he like made a salty remark in the beginning of the season.
I hate when people bring up like parenting or, like even when we talk about like, for example, Kanye, Kim, their kids, I feel like I'm a dog mom, which kind of counts. People are gonna be like, girl, shut up.
Yeah.
But I feel like kids are off limits. Parenting's off limits. Like, if you want to, like, I'm a big believer. Say what you want about me. Don't talk about someone I love. I wholeheartedly agree with that with kids. Like, leave kids out of it.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I want to say this, too, about Huda and Louis. Like, obviously, we just want the best for Huda. So, of course, we're going to be a little bit hesitant when we first see, like, she's dating Louis and, like, a little nervous. I will say, I have nothing but good things to say from what I'm seeing so far. I feel like she's been good for him. He's been good for her. I think he's really like changed how he's approached a relationship. Like you can tell he's actually taking this seriously. And there's a lot of moments, like even little things, like one of his friends was like trying to film like little dance battles or something with somebody on the street. Like they're doing like a stupid video. And like the one friend is like calling over like some random girl on the street and being like, oh, dance battle her, like Louis. And he's like, with another woman? No. And like, I was like, you know what? Props to you. A cameraman came up to Huda and Louis at the airport. She's beaming. And he was like filming them and whatever. And he's like, oh my God, so this is the real deal, like saying all this stuff. And then he's like, but the downside is like, you guys can't do dating shows anymore. Like, and Louis like, why is that a downside? Like, I'm never going to do a dating show again. Don't give a fuck. Like, this is what's important. And I was like, okay, Louis, like.
I in the beginning, we talked about it. I was like, oh, couldn't stand him on previous seasons of shows that he was on. But, I am happy for them. Maybe it just took him to find his person to kind of like get his shit together. And hello, you're dating our queen, so you better not fuck that up.
Yeah.
She's such a queen and she's so mature. I feel like their relationship is just so mature together.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And I think also like she's under such a microscope. Like he has to be like, we will know if he's not on his best behavior, and that's just going to keep him in line. Yep. Like I think this is good growth for both of them, whether it is or isn't endgame. Like I'm glad that like he's taking this more seriously. She seems so happy. And I really do wish them the best.
I agree. Me too.
Can we talk about Iris and TJ?
Oh gosh.
Can you believe? I am like, you are such a savage queen, Iris. I love this. Pepe cheats and you're just like.
Honestly, Pepe's been posting. He looks super sad, as you should be.
Yeah. He looks as sad as he fucking should be. Like, I'm sorry, you fumbled. She is so insanely fire.
I love Iris.
Inside and out. I love her so much. She's absolutely gorgeous. She has a beautiful heart. She's so wholesome, wonderful, like such a good soul. And she looks like that. I mean, and everything was set up for them. They're a little bit older. They both live in the same area. Like you're in the same city. What else could you possibly want?
Yep, TJ's appreciative. He knows what he got.
They're posting their reels. I'm here for it.
Me too. I wish them luck. You know, at first I was like, oh my God, Pepe and Iris were cute or whatever. But he did have fuckboy tendencies and now it shows.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like TJ's always been great.
Yeah.
I even love time with Charlie. Like I feel like there's some good guys and I feel like she kind of like gauged a lot of the good guys.
Yeah.
So she has good judgment.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I'm so proud of her for being like, okay, Pepe, like that wasn't it. On to the next. Like, boom, like just picked herself up, kept going. And like, I love to see like all the girls supporting each other, the girls in Fashion Week. It's been like so lovely.
Oh, talk about Fashion Week. I love seeing Amaya in the front row and then Sierra's ass in the back.
That was some shit. Sierra is like doing the most.
She's like, I don't care. I'm going to live my life.
Yeah.
You know, as she should.
Yeah.
I feel like I did not like her before. Like, even before she got kicked off, like, her personality was very ick to me. But, you know, girl, live your life. Move the fuck on. You know, I'm not going to lie. I look at her and I'm like, all right, let's, like, you don't think you're doing too much? Let's dial it back. Yeah. But whatever, it's her.
Yeah. What is she going to do? Like, sulk and be miserable?
Yeah. I wish her the best as well. You know?
Like, you know, learning, growing, taking accountability and, like, you know, onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Yep. But Amaya, girl, you killing it too. She's doing so great.
Yes.
Every time like she posts something, I'm like, did you see what she posted?
Oh my God.
Did you see what she's doing?
She looks amazing. She's so funny. She's thriving. So happy for her. Brian Who, like
literally
Huda girl on Rick Ross's runway show.
She looks so good.
Looking fire. Her hair, like I can't.
I want to talk though. Huda, please come to the front.
Please come to the front and come into the podcast room.
We have been OGs, riders, like for you since day one, through crash outs, through highs, lows.
Yes.
At the top right now.
Yes.
You need to come on our podcast.
Yes. Absolutely.
I know you see us.
We will fly you here, sis.
Yes.
Come to Miami.
Yes.
Mommy. Mamacita.
I know you want to be here.
Yes. Yes.
You can even bring Louis
one
if you
day,
want.
One day.
Bring Louis.
Yeah. If you
Louis, if you want to propose on the pod. I really want a wedding.
Every time we talk about a guest, Amanda's like, goes to wedding and proposal immediately.
When you know, you know.
So, okay, before we like get into, we are going to talk Love Island games. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Let's do some quick like book to movie things, some orders of business. I'm just going to say, and once again, I mean, it tracks because I'm a Swiftie. I am, like most of the country, obsessed with The Summer I Turned Pretty. And Amanda isn't.
It's just giving child. It's giving like, maybe if I was in high school, I would like it. I don't know. I just feel too grown for it.
It's funny to me because like you like that trending Netflix movie, The Wrong Paris. And
it's a movie. It's not a show. It's so like literally just like, and they're grown and they're like not in freaking middle school. I'm sorry. What are they in high school, college?
You get so mad. I think, okay, well, you're Team Jeremiah.
Yes, it's so. First off,
that's why you get mad. The funny part to me is that you get angry, but that's because you're Team Jeremiah.
I'm Team Smart. I'm Team non-stupidity. I'm Team like why? Like Conrad is literally fuckboy. He can't communicate. Like he's literally like everyone has dated a Conrad and continue to go back to Conrad, and it's like why? You want healthy? Like I'm not saying Jeremiah is perfect, but he takes accountability. He communicates well. He loves her wholeheartedly. He doesn't play with her. Don't get me started.
My girl did not finish season 3. I have a confession to make. I need you to take like a breath. Okay, I am Team Conrad.
I know that doesn't surprise me at all. That doesn't surprise me at all.
And I think that, and so is my therapist. So like, there's nothing wrong.
Your therapist is wrong too. She need therapy for this.
I was like, wow, because I said to her,
okay, tell me what you like about Conrad.
Her, do you want to diagnose me? I will say this: it took me a while to get here. I could very much.
I feel like I could always tell you were. I could tell Like, I could look at someone and know what team they're on. Just like, I just know.
It took me a while to pick because I wasn't.
Helped her ride a bike. He was her first everything. Give me a
See
fucking
how mad
break.
she gets?
I'm sorry, I get so
See
mad.
how much she gets? To me, it's more like when I would see the Jeremiah scenes, especially like the beginning of season 3 or like, you know, just certain things in season 2, I would really feel bad for him and really see his perspective. And like, it's not like I'm like, oh, fuck that guy. Like I genuinely I didn't feel married to a side. I would just kind of like feel for both people. Like I would feel bad for Conrad when his scenes would come on, but it would solidify that this thread throughout, like this was always the person in her mind and heart, and she could never give herself fully to anybody but Conrad. So like I just knew that like that's what her heart wanted.
That's
even
bullshit.
If it was messy.
That's bullshit. You spend way more time with Jeremiah. Why waste his time? Like why, like, you know, like I can't imagine being with someone but yearning for someone else. That's crazy.
You know what I find funny and interesting?
Toxic.
Like why am I always the popular opinion and you're not?
Because I think no,
I love critical thinking.
I say
like,
no
I love
offense.
somebody who like doesn't like goes against the grain, but I fully like feel what every other girl is feeling right now.
I feel like every other girl is super immature. Like my sisters love Conrad. They're like 12.
Yeah.
Like come on now. They just like I don't even think he's
in
that
the
cute.
comments, guys, defend me.
Actually, let me take that back. He's cute, but not my cute.
Like I literally was living for the end of season 3. And there's a scene with the dress, like by Taylor Swift, that everybody knows the dress scene that I'm talking about. That to me, I went back. I've never gone back and like rewatched anything. Like if I've seen it, I've seen it. Like I went back the next day and rewatched that ending of the episode because that dress scene just had me gagged. It was the best thing I've ever seen. And now they're coming out with a movie and I can't wait. Like I will be literally sat waiting.
This is my issue with it. Anyone that's Team
so
Conrad.
I love that we're Team Jeremiah versus Team Conrad.
Well, I'm going to explain it.
Yeah.
People that like Conrad like toxic love. Think like being a hopeless romantic is a way to be like, yes, that's great, but like, how can you love someone that clearly is so fucking selfish? Like, you literally let your brother have her for freaking numerous years. You can't even fucking like, he acts like he's going through so much. Jeremiah went through literally a lot of the same shit he went through.
It's not that it's toxic love.
It's toxic love.
It's a little bit more of like, you understand that you're watching a show. It's a book to movie. It's not like real life. Like, you know, when I'm watching Twilight, you know, and it's like Edward and
That's
Jacob.
different. They're not brothers.
No, but what I'm saying is, you may know like one guy is like this or that or better for you or whatever, and you kind of go back and forth and it's all in fun and you know it's a show. Like, you know, vampires aren't real, you know, werewolves aren't real, you know, somebody's really not going to be between two brothers. Like,
yes,
like
we
you
see it all the time. What do you mean? This is not the first book to write about this.
She's very young. They're coming of age. They're learning themselves. They're imperfectly perfect. They're making mistakes. Like, it's just a story. So sometimes you like you obviously know that like if this were real life, I would be looking at the girl like, girl, you're playing with two brothers.
I watched Jerry Springer.
You know,
this
but
happens.
like yes, but you know what I'm saying. Like, obviously, we would think that that's a crazy thing to do. Like, we're not.
Anyone that's Team Conrad needs therapy. Anyone that's Team Conrad.
All of America.
Yes, all of America.
Please defend me, you guys.
I like healthy love. I love a man that loves me
girl,
so much.
It's not that deep. It's just a show. It's really not that deep.
It's the stupidest show I've ever seen in my life. I've never wanted to forward something so bad. I was just like, I can't.
This is really funny. She didn't even finish watching it. Like, and I'm living for it. But also, I will say this, like, the soundtrack to me, all of this is me. Like, when they had We Can't Be Friends, Ari, when they had, like, all those Taylor songs that mean so much to me at the right time. Like, to me, this is, like, girlhood in a show. And we're all, like, together having community, like, enjoying it. So, for me, it's, like, my vibe. And it's not everybody's. And, like, if you're
Team
Jeremiah,
so mad.
Yeah, like, it really gets you mad for some reason.
Jeremiah deserves so much better.
But it's so funny because I could watch any of your shows and like we can make an argument and get angry.
We agree on a lot of the same things, but I just, oh my God, Conrad, they were so meant for each other. They were born for each other. He taught her how to do
like
it.
it's like, not that deep. It's not like
Ugh. God, Belly, you gotta forget. She just needs to move on. Like, leave these brothers alone. Like, and then it's like she's so selfish that I would want them to have such a good relationship. I wouldn't want to come between family. I'd be like, I love you both, but I need to like go find someone else so you guys can have a great relationship.
Really make people turn off our podcast.
No, what do you mean? There's a lot of people on my TikTok that are Team Jeremiah. There are people that agree with me. There are people that are frustrated with me.
Okay.
And
I will say something. Yeah. I think in the last episode, the bob was not the move, and I need to discuss the bob. Because when you have a show or a movie and you're doing a wig and it's going to take away from the storyline, you need to just not do it or find a way that works. Like, it doesn't have to be this way. And I felt this way about the Hunting Wives too. Like, we had one of our main girlies in the worst wig of life that it takes you out of the story because you just like see wig, see wig, see wig. So when they put Belly in this stupid bob that doesn't sit right on her head, the whole time I'm like, I was living for this last episode, and the bob was like taking me out of the scene because it's fake and it doesn't sit right, and it's like a U-part wig, so they have like half her hair coming out and it's like a triangle on her head. And I'm like, can they not, like, it takes you out of the story. So it's like, do something else. Like, you don't have to go with this if, like, it's not going to translate on camera. It's going to take you out of the story. Like, I just didn't like the bob. Like, it had to go. And the Hunting Wives wig can go with the bob in the trash.
She could keep the bob. It's very fitting for her.
Out your damn mind.
Anyways, I can't talk about this show anymore because honestly, it makes me so mad.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
I literally had to keep pausing it. Like, I was trying to watch it because everyone's talking about it. I want to talk about it on the pod. And I was telling you, I was like, Alina, like, I can't do this. Yeah. I'm getting frustrated.
And I told her she can take the pass. She can take I said, you don't have to watch it, sis. But I will say, this is not just The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's like when she sees somebody making a wrong decision, like, you did this with Perfect Match. You did this with like Rachel and Clayton. You had to stop for a sec. Like, you're like, I'm turning this off right now. So this is what, she's just trying to stick up for women at the end of the day.
Honestly, I want to shake. Like, I'm just like, and then like, not last thing I'll say, but like, even thinking about like her and Jeremiah, like, they were so cute. They were so fun. Like, there were so many like things that were so great about them that, like, I get it. Conrad was your first, like, everything. But, like, Jeremiah, you have fun with. You could be yourself.
That will always be your one. Like, sometimes you just always have that one person.
That will break your heart 10 years from now.
That will always.
Literally.
But maybe he won't. Maybe you haven't seen his growth.
He should have broke your heart.
Stopped watching.
Your heart should have been broken when he let your brother be with you for 4 years.
Maybe you haven't seen his growth because you stopped watching. You haven't seen it yet. So you're stuck.
The only thing he got going for me is going to be a doctor.
And on that note, for the first time, we are watching Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, I've never watched a season ever.
We've never seen it. And the cast was stacked. Our Mormon wives are on there. We were ready to go. Alex Earl, Dylan Efron. We got Robert Irwin on there. We got a nice cast. I was ready for it. And it was such a fun watch.
Honestly, there are a lot I get it because they have to I think they do a new dance every week or something. I'm like, oh, that was super short. Like, I'm expecting this thing to be like 5 minutes long each dance, but it wasn't that long.
Yeah,
they go quick.
But I wonder if as the season progresses, if they get a little longer because like they narrow it down later on. Like now it's like everybody's going, so then maybe it's a little bit more elaborate as they get more advanced and like in the groove. Let me see. What is Jordan's last name?
Childs.
That's what I thought, but I was like, am I saying it wrong? Okay. So, I mean, overall, I really enjoyed watching the show. I will be tuning in. Like, we'll be sharing updates, who our faves are. Who are yours?
It's funny because I have a love-hate relationship with Whitney, but that girl could dance.
Yes.
She looks amazing. She's killing it. And I'm rooting for her for next season of Mormon Wives. I hope her character's a lot better so I can like her.
Yeah.
But I think she's going to go super, super far. In comparison to Jen killed it. She did really, really good. For someone that also just had a baby, that bitch was in the air. She was flying. She was all over the place. But she did pretty good too. I liked Alex. I thought Alex did well I liked her. A lot of the guys, I feel bad. Obviously we're going to talk. I mean, my favorite to watch, was Dylan's because it was super fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. I like the song, like it was cute.
When he stood up shaking his butt before he started. It was so funny.
But Erwin killed it out of all the guys.
I just have to say, Robert Irwin was like the breakout star nobody expected.
Did not expect that.
From Dancing with the Stars. Like, he was incredible. He did a split over her head. Like, he was out of control. He was amazing. And you know what? His sister, Bindi Irwin, won Dancing with the Stars in 2015.
Oh, shit.
So it runs in the family.
Oh,
how crazy is that?
That's awesome.
And she was in the audience. I love the Irwins. Like, as half my family is from Sydney. My mom is from Australia. So we grew up as Steve Irwin as an idol and have been to Australia Zoo and that. So it was just obviously a devastating time for us to lose him, but seeing his kids go on and do these amazing things, they'll always have a special place in my heart. Whitney, I knew she was going to be amazing, even from her TikToks, alone. And then I love what she and Mark Ballas are giving us with content on social media. So funny, so great. I almost wanted her, I know for a tango she wore the appropriate outfit, but I felt a little distracted by the skirt. I felt like you couldn't really see her legs. And I almost feel like because she is so great, she could have done a little bit more wowie, but I know it will happen when
that's what I think.
Choreography wise, as the season progresses.
I think it was a taste.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna explode.
Technically it was wonderful, but I think he could have given her a little bit more showy stuff because she can do it. Mm-hmm. I think Jen is great, but could do better with less showy stuff. Mm-hmm. Jan came in full force, and let's ease her into that. And he's from the Eras Tour. This is his first season on Dancing with the Stars. And I think he's doing great. He came out with a bang, with his choreo, but definitely Jen needs a minute.
Yes.
Alex did great. She looked phenomenal.
Amazing.
Our sis Topanga's on there. I was dying.
So cute.
Looking adorbs. And I would say I was a little surprised with Jordan Childs. Loved her song. I think because she's a gymnast, obviously she's going to do a lot of tricks, but I think she was a little bit stiff because she's a gymnast.
Yeah, she needs to loosen up.
She's used to hitting a mark instead of flowing, and she needs a little bit loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that'll come with time. I mean, she's not the first gymnast to be on the show.
Yeah.
So I think in the beginning, they will be a little kind of like you said, they're used to routine. They're used to just hitting things.
Yeah.
But I think
sharp.
Exactly.
Instead of flowy.
Exactly. But I think she'll let loose for sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, very exciting. We'll be watching. Let us know who your faves are. I will say top 3 for me are Whitney, Alex, and Robert Irwin.
I agree.
Yeah. Fire. Okay. Let's get into this. I am so excited to talk about Love Thy Nader.
I know, so good. I binged that in a day.
Oh my God, literally same. And I was so devastated when I reached the end. I was like, no, this is it. Are there more episodes coming out? These girls are single-handedly bringing back reality TV.
So good. They not that they're anything like the Kardashians, but I feel like it's the next big thing.
Reality TV is so back. Mm-hmm. They're so funny. They're so real. They do not hold back.
They don't. They're very
yeah. Anything that's happening, the hey girly DMs in real time, going through the phone. It just feels so real. It's so funny. It's so unhinged. I was dying when Brooks was waiting for, in the beginning, F this man, goodbye.
I don't like him.
But when she was in the beginning, obviously swooning over this guy, you could just see yourself in so many moments in these girls in different parts of the show.
You could tell how I felt, right?
Yeah.
I was I want to shake her.
Yes. But she's being swept off her feet. She's so in her love bubble. And it's that feeling of you're waiting for the text, you're waiting for the text, you're waiting for the text. In the very beginning, in the first episode when he wasn't answering because what happened was he had lost his phone, he left it in an Uber, right? So she's sitting there and she's this huge event. It's such classic girlhood. She's this huge event coming. He's not texting her, and that's all that she could think about is he hasn't answered. Then she finds out, she's like, we're good. He just lost his phone. That's it. It was nothing wrong. And she's so funny. She starts cheering around the house. She opens her robe. She's like, whoa. It's just so funny because it's then you have immediate peace. You're like, oh, everything's fine. He just lost his phone. It's so relatable. It's hysterical. The way the sisters are like, this bitch is fucking crazy. Like,
Mm.
you could see yourself in all of them in like different parts of the show.
Yeah, I was literally like the sisters, like, fuck that man, he ain't shit.
Yeah, like it's just so funny. Yeah, like, but obviously, like in the moment, like she was just like, you know, so happy and excited, and like had gone through a divorce, so like somebody's making her feel giddy again, and that was that. But like obviously, and then you watch her like. You watch it play out, then you watch her like still have to be a boss bitch at work and like
And she was,
let it go and move forward. And they're all so gorgeous.
Oh my God, beautiful family.
Like,
parents are beautiful. Like,
it
very
took me
nice
a
looking
couple
family.
episodes to just get past the beauty. I'm like, are you fucking kidding
I know.
me?
I was like, they're all gorgeous.
Like, hello, like this is insane. I love how they show like the different like things that the family's going through, like being more conservative, having Sarah Jane like shed light on being in the LGBTQ community and like a family that maybe that wouldn't have been accepted. I love seeing her parents like be supportive. Like all of their journeys are also different, and like at the end of the day, like their sisterhood is just so stunning. It's just such a beautiful thing.
And I love that they live together, because I think about like, I mean, my sisters are a lot younger, but I feel like siblings are driving me crazy.
Yeah.
But their relationship is so
But
cute.
they all drive each other. They like drive each other mad, but they just have such love for each other. It's so infectious, and it's such a feel good thing to like put on. Like they need to have like 20 episodes in a season. I'll just like play that shit along all day. Like,
Oh yeah, it was so good.
I was obsessed. Who are some of your fave girlies?
I love Sarah Jane. Kind of like you mentioned, I love how raw she is,
Yeah.
open, like, you know, and I love how like free spirited she is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like she does her, but she also super, super career driven. I love that.
Yeah.
Grace, I think, is such a sweetheart too. You know, and I feel like Grace is like, she has all these opportunities, but she's also chasing love.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she's really like, sometimes
And Grace Ann is the youngest.
Yes, exactly. So I feel like she looks up to her sisters too. And she's been through a lot with the whole drinking. And, you know, I'm super proud of her to like overcome that, but still be able to be her. So that was super nice to see. I think her partner is super awesome too. Shout out Palm Beach. We are Florida girlies.
Yes.
And Mary, I love Mary. Mary's like the
Mary
voice
Holland.
of reason. Yeah, she's like Switzerland, you know, she's not in much drama. Like, I feel like a lot of them are a lot more loud, and she's just like more reserved. And, you know, dating.
Mary
her.
Holland is a freaking genius, stunning as well. I love to see like that they all have like their own little like different lives and interests. Like, and I was dying too with her like trying to do the toilet paper ad. Like the whole thing is like so funny. I love Mary Holland. I love them all. I mean, obviously Brooks is like OG. Like she is like the one who like has just like worked her ass off at all costs. And I honestly like that they are so real about the industry and things. And they're like, okay, like, yeah. First of all, people come at people for like hiding, not doing Ozempic or this or that. They're so real and honest about it. And she's like, yeah, these people will literally used to be like, go do coke, go do this, go starve yourself, go whatever. She's like this is at least, this is what I'm doing right now. This is the industry. This is the demand. Like they're not hiding like the reality of the situation. And I think that's what makes their show so great.
I low-key hate the whole modeling industry, how
Agree.
that's like a thing.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. I think, you know, like I don't know what it's like. I'm not a model, so I can't relate. So I'm not gonna talk it down. But I do think they need to do better, because young girls, not the people, but like the industry, because young girls are watching, you know, not everyone is the same height, shape, you know, and I think I love all different forms of bodies. I love someone that's so confident in the way they are.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I think being healthy is most important.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, to each their own, and modeling industries need to change.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think like we totally felt that way because we went to Miami Swim Week, and like that was such a great example of like, and I think Miami is more inclusive of like different shapes and sizes.
Yes, we saw that.
And we loved it. And it's like, that's how it should be.
Yeah, I'm too short, but like if you guys want me to walk anything, I can attempt.
Yeah.
I might throw up on the way down.
But that's the thing. They had all different heights and everything. It's not just like body types. It's like,
Jess is our height.
Yes.
And she
Jess Vest.
Yes.
Jess Vestal, I should say. And I think like honestly, sometimes it's so crazy because it's like you look at how tiny Brooks is, like how much smaller can you get at this point? But like models are, especially like fashion models, and I want to know what the hell, like, those clothes are going to look like on me.
Yes, I can't relate.
I don't know I have no idea what that's going to look like on me when you're 6 foot, 80 pounds. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm tiny. I'm not going to like say like,
Yeah.
but I have a bigger chest than most models. Like there's some.
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah.
And the last thing I want to talk about, I mean, obviously we got more to say about the show, but there was a scene with Sarah Jane and her mother when she was back home in Louisiana.
Yeah.
And it was so touching, and I cried a bit because she's like, I feel like I can't truly be me. Like, you don't ask how my love life is.
Yeah.
And her mom, like everything she said, I was just like, oh, it's so sweet. She was like, I love you for you. You know, I'll keep that in mind. I don't mean to like not bring up like how's your dating life or any of that, but I was just like, oh. Yeah. It was super sweet.
And it sheds light on a lot of things that people are going through. I think they all have like just different journeys they're navigating. And it's really nice to see that they're just like authentically being themselves. And that's why it works. And I loved to see that too. I'm so glad she could shed light on that part of her story. And it's got to be hard too, because, even in that story, like she's saying like her extended family doesn't really kind of know like that well. So obviously doing this, like, you're ripping the Band-Aid as well. So
yeah. And I think people need to be kinder, be accepting. Love is love. It is what it is.
I know.
I'm all about, like, I don't care what people choose, who they care. I want everyone happy.
Of course.
Oh, so happy. But anyways, I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
And Brooks had me dying when she went on an interview and she said that Gleb was basically like a creep.
Yes. She is so funny in her interviews. First of all, they asked her like about him as a dancing partner and like why like they weren't as successful in this and that. She's like, I don't know. He was just humping me the whole time in the trailer. And then somebody in the audience was like, she was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy. And somebody in the audience stood up and was like, do both of those like tennis players know, like when you were at the US Open, like watching them, that you were like dating them both? And like for a second, she's like looking at this girl, like, why the fuck are you asking me this question? Like, were you dating? She's like, were you dating both of them? And she's like, first of all, dating is such a loose term. It's not like, oh, I have 2 boyfriends.
Yeah.
But she's like, also, I just want to say, like, men do it all the time. So why can't I? And I was like, period. Like,
and I feel like just to get back to her like dating him, they obviously met on Dancing with the Stars, and I even think like even actors, like sometimes they are in the same film, fall in love, whatever. But I think especially for Dancing with the Stars, they need to keep it professional.
Yes.
Like I think like example, like they should not
You're,
be
like, preying
intimate
on your
while
partner.
they're it's very like there should be a contract at least for him. Like say they do fall in love like pursue it after, but the fact that they started this before, that should have been not allowed.
It's like that, like when you have that like dynamic of like teacher student.
Yes.
It's like a power thing, and it like manipulates you, and like you can obviously tell like she just like fell head over heels.
And he was sexualizing her, obviously.
Yeah, and he probably is like flirty and like whatever, because this is a very intimate experience with like a lot of people on there. And you see that a lot. Like sometimes like the professional dancer and their partner like end up dating. And it's just so... It's such a fine line, and it feels creepy to me. It even happened with Nikki Bella too, and like she ended up marrying her partner, and like they had a nasty divorce, and now they have a baby that they're sharing custody of, and it's sad.
They got to keep it separate.
And I'm like, girl, you like, it's tough.
Which reminds me, Zach, how you doing out there with Jen and her partner? Are you when it's funny because I'm watching this and the whole time I'm like, how is he feeling? Like when they were like doing scores, they were holding hands. I was like, oh, he's losing it. He's losing it.
Yeah, you don't need to hold hands when they're reading the scores. But like somebody commented actually and was like, I hope Zach. So we're talking about from Mormon Wives, like Jen Affleck and her husband Zach. He's very much like not okay with like her and other men. Like, if you know the show, you know that like she couldn't even go to a Chippendale show with her girlies without him like threatening a divorce. Like, it was really bad. She left. She didn't even get to have her girls' night. And so people like were commenting kind of like how are you feeling about like this? I hope, or someone said like, I hope that he's letting you enjoy this experience, being that it's your dream. And he responded and was like, it definitely took a minute for me.
Of course.
It's like, it definitely was a little bit hard and whatever. And like, he even made a story post like, but like, I know this is her dream and I'm here supporting her and I'm happy for her.
Yes, he's there supporting her at every practice. He's sitting right there. No alone time.
Yeah, like he is, approving choreography. Ooh, he's got cameras.
Too many seconds on her hips. Take it
He
off.
said, I'm cutting this out. You got to do what?
Honestly, this is a really good healthy test.
Yeah. Throwing her to the wolves. Oh my
Literally.
God.
She probably came home and was like, babe, I'm going to be and he was like, fuck me.
He sat there throwing up.
He's like, give me a drink.
But it would be hard. It's hard because you're like very intimate, like for hours on end, like dancing with these people, whatever. But like,
Is he Mormon? Do you know?
Yeah.
He is. Okay. I wasn't sure how like the Mormon community feels about like them on Dance with the Stars. I don't know if that's like even a thing, but
I think they're also like redefining the lines of like what it means to be Mormon. And this is a big example. This is something we also didn't get to talk about, that Taylor Frankie Paul is the new Bachelorette. And yes, we can talk about your thoughts on that. But she even said it too, like people are like, she went on Call Her Daddy, kind of did an interview announcing that she's going to be the Bachelorette. And she's Mormon, and Alex is kind of like asking her about like, are you looking for a partner who is, or this or that, or like, what do you think the response has been? And she was like, look, like the Mormon community likes to come out and be like, oh, gasp, oh, you're doing this, oh, you're doing that. She goes, we're all doing it. We're all doing it. Nobody is perfect. It's just nobody talks about it. Nobody says it. Yeah. She's like, have I ever had a sip of coffee? Yeah. Have I ever had alcohol? Yes. Does that make me a bad person and I'm evil and I'm like of the devil? No. And like, she's like, this is real. Like we all kind of like, and I think that's true. Like, I'm Greek Orthodox Christian and there are things that like I follow, but I'm also a little bit more modern. Like there are things that you believe in your religion and you have your own relationship with God. And like, you don't have to follow every single thing by the book. And I think that's what she's saying. Like, and a lot of people don't talk about it. Like they're like shuddering at it, but she's like, but you all kind of like do your own thing and like follow your own way of it as well.
I think every religion, I think there should be like a new age and then there could be the traditional.
Yeah.
If you want to be Mormon and you want to, be in that church and they don't accept certain guidelines, whatever, that's them. You find one that does. Yeah. Or you make a new one where it's a little more, you can still have your views, but it doesn't have to be as strict.
And you don't have to follow, like every line of everything, nobody follows. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there are things like in the Bible that people like who are super religious, like you can follow Christianity, but like to a T every single thing. Like, no, we're all human. And that was like kind of the point of what she was saying. But what do you think of Taylor Frankie Paul being the Bachelorette?
I love Taylor. Like, love her on Mormon Wives. She takes no shit. But when it comes to her love life, I don't think she's ready to be like the Bachelorette. I think there could have been way other people that are ready for marriage, love.
Yeah.
I think she's just not there. Like, I don't feel like her and Dakota are so fresh too. Like, she just had a kid with him. I think she needs time for herself. Yeah. She needs time to enjoy being alone. I don't think she's ready to go marry someone. That's my thoughts.
I would agree with you. I think okay. The Bachelor franchise needed to shake things up. They were losing the show. They were losing viewers. They needed to bring in a fresh face. They needed to make it exciting. Obviously, now we're going to tune in. Taylor Frankie Paul's The Bachelorette. What's this all about? How is this going to go? Like, even if it's just pure entertainment, like, people are watching. So, yes, they needed to pick someone new. Do I think Taylor Frankie Paul was the right choice? No. Love her as well.
It's going to be bad for her mentally.
Yeah, I think that this might take a toll on her. I think she's not ready. I think, she could surprise us, and I was going into it, watching her episode on Call Her Daddy with an open mind, but you could see even in the episode that she kind of is not ready for this. She said, so for example, like she likes to tease things, like this is what she does for a living, her content, and like, she was teasing that there was some guy in the picture and like didn't show his face, but showed like a guitar and his like cowboy hat or something. And she's like, who is that guy then? Like, we thought you were dating someone. She's like, oh no, that's a joke. That's somebody I met twice ever. She's like, but he did like fly out to see me and he's so sweet and he's this, that, the other. And like, I even asked him like, would you ever think about coming on the show? She even said so far as like, I know like at least he said like, if this doesn't work out, if it's not meant to be, like maybe like afterwards, like you could see me, or like maybe he could come in, like maybe they'll throw him in halfway through the show if like I'm not connecting with anyone. I'm like, you're just holding on to this. You're going in with a guy on the sidelines. Like that's how it sounded, even if she didn't mean it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then even with Dakota, like you can tell they've obviously like freshly like still slept together by like her answer, his response to it after online. Like it's messy. She's not ready. If they put like someone like a Jess Vestal in there or somebody who's
Janae.
like ready for,
well, Janae wants
not
time
ready
to heal,
for marriage.
but she would have been a better candidate, I think.
She would have been much better, more mature,
for example,
and ready.
like you said, Jess, Janae, like those people, I'm going in it to watch, assuming they'll find love in their husband.
Yes.
With Taylor, I'm watching it for pure entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking it's going to be a marriage and it's going to be the love of her
Yes.
life. And it's sad.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but I'm not
Yes.
watching it hopeful that I think.
Yes. And I would have loved to see Janae. I just mean by that I think that she's really needing this era for herself.
She said that. She mentioned like Kaylor came out and was like, "Oh, I thought it was going to be you." She's like, "No, I need to heal. I want to worry about me."
I'm loving watching her thrive, take on her brand deals, live her life, post her thirst traps. I'm like, give her everything. Like that's why I'm like, just like she cannot be tamed right now. Like live your
honestly, she can have anyone
life.
she wants.
Because when else in your life can you just like live freely like this? Like you're gonna be settled down for the rest of your life. So like I like this era for her. But yes, exactly. She would have been a great Bachelorette example for women. We would have loved her story. Like we would know that she would find genuine like love and like give genuine love on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Frankie Paul's a bit of a messy girly. So we will see.
And she has a huge following. They were smart to pick her. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
And I'm surprised. I mean, obviously,
this was their Hail
who would
Mary.
pass up being a Bachelorette?
Yeah.
So I could see her definitely saying yes, but I think, ooh, I wish her luck. I hope she got therapy lined up in between while she's doing this.
Girl.
She needs it
A lot
simultaneously.
of these shows do have therapists
Good.
on staff, so I'm hoping that that's the case. I also wonder for her, she's a mom of 3.
If Dakota, if you fucking go on this show, I will slap you.
That's hysterical. That is hysterical.
They toxic. They would do it.
You know what's funny? She made a joke where she used this sound on TikTok as like a fake audition. Like this was like, I think it was years ago for The Bachelorette. Okay. And she used like a Lindsay Lohan sound and like did like this thing as a pretend audition for The Bachelorette. So now Dakota went and redid it with the same sound. And he's like, is this how you get The Bachelor?
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
I was like, oh my God, what a clown.
I feel like I got to
It
say
was
it quick
funny.
before everyone come at me. I didn't really mean that I would slap him. It's just a very sensitive word. I meant it like figuratively, okay?
This is like when you're so afraid of cancel culture. Like, oh.
They're like, she's
Amanda,
aggressive. Why would she slap a
tiny.
man?
What is she going to do with her little baby hand?
I don't know if I sent it to you, but I saw on Facebook, right? There was a video going viral where it was like a cheerleader and this girl, and they were like arguing, and the girl was a lot bigger than this cheerleader.
Yeah.
She was like in her face, she's like, get out of my face. Like you could tell the cheerleader did not want to fight. And then the girl hit her, and the cheerleader fucking dragged her, and she's tiny. And I'm like, you know what? That shows you don't, you want to be a bully.
This is the perfect segue.
So I'm just saying, I could.
Yeah,
Danny
I
if
know
tried.
you. I know you can. I know you can, but I know you won't.
I won't.
That's all I'm saying. Disclaimer.
I hurt you in my words.
This is the perfect segue, honestly, for Love Island games.
Oh man,
Because
so
it's
much to
just
say.
giving Andreina and Lucinda.
Oh yes! I watched that shit on repeat.
Okay, please let us get into Love Island games. I'm so ready. Girlies, we're so happy to be here talking Love Island again. But what are your thoughts? Like, we just had a great like Love Island experience, like especially just having our Huda girl on there. But like how we've never watched Love Island games before. So what are your thoughts on this format of the show? And this is the first time actually that we're voting along. I guess they didn't know how the ratings would go the first season, and I don't think they were that high. So what do you think of Love Island games versus Love Island?
I love it, but I'm more of picking people I like to win money versus people falling in love. Like, there's no one I ship that's going to be like a great relationship. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick based on who I think deserves money and who's great and, get a start on your life.
I think I like that they brought in like, it's interesting. Like, there's all these Love Islands I didn't know about. Like, they have foreign people there and stuff too. I would have liked it better if I like knew everybody and their backstory. So I already kind of had a feeling of like who everybody is. But I don't like it as much as Love Island. And I think also because like a big part of like everything is like rooting for like that genuine love and couple that you like, and like all of us together being like Team Huda and having such a community, and it doesn't feel the same. But I also think like I was warming up to like the cast that they put. Like as soon as I saw Chris's face in there, I'm like, oh my God, can we not?
Please send him overseas. Someone take him.
So like I was kind of like, I had to warm up to it. I'll get into Chris really quick.
I want to say one more thing before you get into that. I feel like Love Island games is supposed to be like, it's like the challenge, but they're throwing love in there too, when they should just make it not about like love. I just feel like I don't see that realistic. People are going to be strategic. They want money.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone in there. They're like, oh, if I find love, great. But money.
Yeah.
It's everyone.
Yeah.
So it's like the challenge.
And now the prize pot is the highest it's ever been. It's $250,000. I'm sure. I wonder what that means for Love Island next season, if they're going to increase the pot. But I'm sure like the past 2 seasons have just done so well that like Love Island is making bank, honey, and it's going to inspire more people to want to do it. But yeah, I just still love my Love Island like way better. And I'm like, oh my God, we're doing this every night thing again.
I also love that they're from like all of the franchises, not just
That's
the
what
US.
I'm saying. Like I was so surprised that there's all these other ones.
I like to, because I don't watch any of the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to like meet people.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, do we like this person?
Yeah.
Then I'm on TikTok typing in their names to get like details.
Yes. So okay, my favorite girly is Lucinda.
I have a feel like.
Yeah, I have, of course. I think she's my favorite. She's just so pure, such a sweetheart, and like she's just like such a good soul. She's beautiful inside and out. I felt for her that first day when she was just so overwhelmed. Like she lost the challenge, she lost her partner, she was wearing the necklace. Like she was just going through it. And then when she won a duel, like rightfully so, and she had to put the necklace on Andreina, it gutted her. She's like, oh, I don't want to do because it's such like a mean thing to do.
Girl, you earned that shit.
Like she just felt bad to do it. So it really like got me for her. And I think that Mert can't give her like what I hope someone comes in who's just like so all about her and does all the things. Like she even had to say like, I want a little princess treatment. He's like, I make you coffee. I was like, bro, please.
Yeah,
stop.
he's very like
He's so into
giving.
himself.
I was gonna say he's giving into himself. I know I loved Lucinda when Chris walked in and he's like, you guys may know me, and she's like, why would we know who you are? And then KK threw some in there too, like about him being overseas.
I love KK too.
I love KK.
But I just like, I'm like a little nervous for her. I think Chris is such an asshole.
Such an asshole. It's giving like and it's funny because I see when he was on Love Island and with the whole Huda thing, at first I was like, yeah, he's sticking up for her. Yeah, he's emotionally mature. And then towards the end we saw he wasn't.
Yeah, you could
and watching
see
him
who
on
he
the
really
show,
is.
he wants main character energy so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And I won't give it to you.
He's like and he doesn't deserve it. Like we could be here and like maybe like even Andreina, I really didn't like how she did our girl Huda. I really did not like her. And whatever, I'm not too fond of her. But maybe you could see a little bit more human side like on this season. For Chris, no, like it's only worse and worse. It's down from here for me. He is so like, he's also just totally leading on KK while gaming up the other girls. He's talking to everybody, like to cameras and all of these things and saying like, I'm not here for this and blah, blah, blah. But to her, he's acting a different way. Like he's he's gaslighting her. Why don't you just be direct and say, you know what, I'm here for challenge first? Like, because even KK said she's a lover girly. Like she wants to find somebody. Just be honest that you're not sure that that's what you're looking for. Then don't get mad at her when you're giving nothing and she's like exploring other connections.
For me, Chris even said to her face in the beginning, he's there for money, and if he finds love, that's great. So I think
But then he didn't move that way.
Okay, but she needs to be strategic. They just won the last day. They're like, so I think it's safe and smart to kind of like, he is strong when it comes to challenges. Yeah. To kind of use him for money, which I think would be the case. Like, and then her whole thing with Tyreek, I feel like she knows that he's like just flirty. It's nothing serious.
I just think she's like waiting for him to like show up in that way. And then he like teases her like when she talks about their chemistry, like he kind of eggs it on. He'll be like, don't look at me like that. Like it does something like you're playing with her mind. Like
Who are you
I
talking
feel
about?
Chris.
Oh, Crystal. Okay.
To KK, like he's playing with her mind when he says these things, and you could see her like kind of swooning over it. And then like he expected some explanation, and she was like, I wished it was you when we were kissing. He's like, okay, that's good. Like I'll turn it up more for you. I'll whatever. I'm like, why are you playing with her when you don't feel this way? And also, you're doing everything you accused Huda of, because you're not trying to kiss her, you're not trying to give her affection, and you're pretending like you're going along with the things she's saying about like having this chemistry with you, like feeling these things with you. Just like be clear and draw the line and say, yeah, I don't know. Like at least we had, which gutted me, Isaiah said straight to Nicola, like made it very clear.
I love Nicola.
Like, I don't know that I see you in this way, but like we're great as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Be that direct then, if you're going to be that direct to camera and everybody else, and go game up Nicola and have your eye on everybody in there.
I don't think KK's that. I think she peeps what's going on. I don't think she's naive. I don't think she's naive. I think she learned a lesson.
I hope so.
I didn't watch the previous season she was on, but apparently she was like stuck on one guy and was like with him the whole time.
I feel like I'm getting that vibe.
I don't get that vibe.
Really?
When she went and kissed Tyreek, like she's doing her. I think
because she was out of spite.
I think she's way smarter than we think. I think she's definitely moving smart. Mm-hmm.
I think out of spite, she was like, fine, I'm getting nothing from Chris, so like let me try this. But she literally said to Chris, I was wishing it was you. So then I was like, fuck.
I think she's playing the game good.
I hope so.
I think she's
gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. And I think everyone can see Chris's bullshit. Every time he says something like, of course I won this, like diarrhea of the fucking mouth. Yeah. That what is there to like about him?
I'm so like not into him at all. This season did nothing for him. He should have skipped it.
How about his fucking, when he joins in, his first like, I'm not a gentleman because everything that happened with Huda, but like, he's like, why are you talking about her? You're on your whole other show. She's not there.
Only way Chris stays relevant is if he brings up Huda. Like everybody on the intro is like having to talk about their experience before, and you can't even talk about your own self. Like you have to attach yourself to Huda to be like, oh yeah, like this is why I was relevant in the season. Like, bro, gave us nothing. Even now still, I'm like, I want him to leave. Poor Charlie. I'm sad he was the first to go.
Charlie's such a sweet guy. I'm just like, if I was gonna root for love for anyone that would like be there for love too, it would have been him. But now I'm like,
I could even see like, I feel like Charlie and Lucinda would have been so great. Cute. They would have been cute. They're both from the UK. Like that guts me. Like he was and honestly, in the challenge, he did, compared to Josh, who's like much more built than he is. Like he put up a fight.
Yeah,
he did good. I really just love Charlie, and I'm sad. And like he made a comment. He's like, oh, I guess I went home even sooner. Like, I guess I had to outdo my own record. Like, I was like, no, because like even with Hannah, like it broke me what like she ended up doing to him too. So, my poor Charlie.
Was Charlie never with Iris? I was thinking Hannah, wasn't I?
It was Hannah.
Oh,
and they really like had a thing, and like,
oh, it was Hannah.
And like Hannah was messing with him because behind his back she was going and kissing Pepe. Oh. And then like at the end she really was like, no, it's you. Like it's not like that was just like me exploring, but like what we have here is so deep and so real. And then he gets fucking kicked off.
Oh, I'm
thinking she's sobbing, and then she's sleeping laying next to a picture of the two of them. Remember?
Got it. Yes. Yes.
But then like the next day,
because I could have even shipped, I would say like Charlie and Iris, but obviously TJ is perfect for her.
Yes, I know. But like, yes, he's definitely a sweet guy. I love that he's Greek. Represent. Sweetheart. Like he's also spoken to us. Like he is humble. Love that about him.
Come on the pod.
Yes. So we are wishing him well.
I want to talk about fucking Johnny coming back.
Before we do that, can we please talk about Andreina and Lucinda?
I feel bad talking about it because I watched that show on repeat and that girl got dragged.
Andreina, she's thick, she's tall, she's a big girly compared to Lucinda.
Tyreek saying, what did he say? 5-0 is like.
He's like, that's crazy. So Lucinda, who is like smaller than Andreina, and like Andreina has big legs, like she's like, what good is that butt, sis, if you can't use it?
She couldn't get up.
Like she was a dead sausage.
Even if you can't get up, drag her.
She was just lying there. She just accepted her fate, I hope, because if that was her trying, sis, I was so embarrassed for her and she was so embarrassed for her. And like it, honestly, I obviously didn't like her because I love Huda, but I honestly even felt a little bad after when she had a breakdown because she was that embarrassing.
I went into this season giving everyone the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
including Chris, like everyone.
Yeah.
But Chris was easy to not like because he's
Yeah.
so unlikable. And even her, like I tried to I'm like, you know what? Regardless of how she did or she wasn't on it as long. Like maybe more character needs to come out. I'm going to give her.
Yeah.
But
maybe she was trying to stay relevant when she said all the things that she was.
Exactly. But then the men she's going for too, I'm just like, girl, come on. It's super lustful, which I don't like.
Yeah.
And Tyreek is like an awful partner. Like didn't give her any support.
He is
honestly
was
stressed.
the villain.
The villain.
Like he's kissing other people's girls. He's mean. He's a terrible partner.
Terrible.
He was so when Andreina was literally like a piece of sausage lying on the floor as Lucinda completely demolished her.
Smoked her.
Then after that first round, I was so upset because then Ariana was like, best 2 out of 3. And I was like, fuck, she's got to do it again.
Yep.
But she looks at Tyreek. She goes, would you like to give your partner any words of encouragement? And
he's like, get the fuck off the floor.
He was like, you have to stand up. And 5-0, I don't know, is crazy. And I was like, that's nasty work, bro. Like, he was mean to her. That's only going to make it worse. Like, just be like, it's okay. It was only one. You can get it the night. Like, get up. Like, you got to motivate your partner, even if it was bad. Like, we all know it was bad. She knows it was bad. Like, can you be the nice voice in her head that's going to motivate her? Like, this game is also very mental.
Yes.
He was such a piece of shit. Then afterwards, she's going and she's like sitting there devastated that she's totally embarrassed herself, devastated that she's now wearing this necklace and vulnerable, could go home. And she's like, the only thing that like is making me like could be positive is like having you. But I also feel like now you're like having doubts. And he's like, I am having doubts. So he's just rubbing it in. He's like, yeah, I don't know after that. Like, oh my God, he couldn't even in the moment just be nice.
I love when Lucinda won and they were like, how do you feel? She goes, I haven't worked out. She goes, I haven't worked out that hard in a long time.
She dragged
She's
that
like,
woman's body across the ring.
Good for her, though. I was because if that was me, I would have been like, there's no way I got this. Like, even Charlie knew. Like, Charlie was like, my body versus Josh's. Strong,
and it's also mental. You would fight, you know?
No, I just need someone like her that just goes.
She didn't even try. She laid there. Her leg was like this for like.
She was like taking her.
I was like, sis, try to stay.
Yes, Charlie did a good job.
She had the weight on her side. She's a tall girl. Like, so you put your leg up, stand. Like, my God.
I would have been like, oh, Lucinda needs to be on my team.
That's
every
going
time.
to go down in Love Island history.
Literally
that clip will always haunt her.
My boyfriend came home and I was like, you need to watch this scene. I literally put it on for him and I'm laughing even harder. And
that
I'm just
clip will always haunt her. Okay, now where would we want to go? Johnny, Andre and his partner, Johnny and Justine came in.
Okay, can we talk about that? Like,
this chair is so creaky. If anyone hears
last season.
Me off. Yes,
and you know,
Justine,
and I love Justine. Like, she was just on Perfect Match too. But I'm just like, damn, let someone else go like win some. You know, like,
it's not even that. It's like, don't you feel like you're whatever?
I don't think she's there for love.
This is your 4th dating show.
I hope it's not love.
Like, let's do
that money,
something
sis.
else. But I do. I think she's great. But I just think like enough of these dating shows. Maybe try something else. But whatever. Like, it works for you. I mean, get your bag.
Yep.
Get your brand deals.
And she partnered up with Josh. Yeah. They killed it there.
But what's weird for me is like Justine and Sally were like, and I think they did have a falling out, but they came back together. They were like best friends. They lived together, I believe. Like they were on season 2 together. They were like the friendship that people looked at like the way they look at like PBG. Like, they were besties. And Johnny did her best friend Sally so dirty. Like, they just don't do well. Like, they don't like to even like interact, whatever. And if that's the case and you're like on a season like all buddy with Johnny, like if that were your ex, I would barely address that man. Like I would not even look him in the eyes. I would be cold and just be there to coexist. So like I was like, how are you even looking at this man? Like you know how we would be.
I'm
for each
I'm a
other.
bitch.
I would just not be able to even interact, but that's beside the point.
Every girl talks about like he's a loser.
He's lame. Like I would literally not be cool.
Yeah.
But then seeing Andreina and Johnny, the minute that they go, I go, y'all fucked.
Yeah, facts. And I didn't see it yet, and you told me, and I was like, oh, I got to read this, and I was like, oh God.
I'm just so mad that she fell for it. Like
I'm not.
He slid into the DMs, and I'm like, you're so stupid, bitch. You went and fucked this man immediately. He preys on every girl every season, and he hasn't done the show in like his season. I mean, I think he's done games maybe, but his season was 5 years ago, and he's still sliding into any girl's fucking DMs from the shows.
I mean, he's an attractive man. I get like the hype of like, oh shit, he's slid in my DMs. I feel great, but also such a fuck boy. And
such a douche.
But she's so lustful, and everyone she's been with Jeremiah. Like, it doesn't surprise me that she fell for it.
Yeah.
And I wish she needs to grow out of that. I think she just needs to come on, let's.
Yeah, and it was her first time on the season. She's probably
fanboying, it's or fangirling.
Yes, whatever. I thought how it was so nasty when she said to Tyreek, like, damn, like, you didn't even tell me that you kissed KK, whatever. And then he was talking to her about Johnny. And she's like, well, we have history, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, how many men are going to walk in here that you're going to have history with?
Oh.
What a dick.
Oh.
What a fucking Tyreek is the ultimate villain.
I do agree. It was a double standard. Like, you're mad I kissed someone, but you kissed someone too. I get that. But then when he pulls KK, and then she's like, oh, good luck with that. Like,
yo.
And then he's like, what'd you say? She repeated herself. I said, yes, sis. Fucking tell him.
That was so funny. But I also think, Andreina was, set up on a date. Like, it's kind of different than, and I agree that she was having a horrible night. She had a breakdown, and he goes on the sly and just goes and kisses a girl that comes to bed with her. I was like,
okay,
whoa.
But then you make out with Johnny, and he literally says he's taking you off the gutter. That's attractive.
Yo.
He literally said, "You're bottom of the barrel. Good thing I'm here." Like, fuck that. Like, what is? Ugh.
You know what it reminded me of when you were when Andreina repeated herself. You know who's crazy unhinged? Solen.
Yo, I love her. She's meant for TV. She's meant for TV.
Yes. I have this thing that I need to get out of my head where that's why I get so mad when people say something about Huda when Amaya or Iris came in. Obviously she's gonna anytime a bombshell comes in, I'm like, oh, you're a villain, because I'm so protective of my
OGs,
people in there. It's hard to rewire your brain and be like, okay, now we need to give this person an honest shot. Even KK was rolling her eyes at Solen when she walked in. Everybody's gonna feel a little type of way. Solen is such a savage bitch. I'm like, how can you even be like this? She's like, I am not Doberman. I'm like, she was fucking hysterical.
When she was talking to Mert, she's like, you're not looking at me. Make eye contact with me. And then she chose him, and I was like.
She goes, yeah, look around.
I said, get it, sis.
Oh, my God. She is something. She is hysterical.
I love her. She's so funny.
And then on the other end of this spectrum, you have precious little Nicola.
I voted Nicola and Isaiah because I love her so much. I want her to win money. And he was honest with her, and I don't really care for him. And I'm like, how you not attracted? She's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, beautiful.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever, but to each their own. I'm not going to knock. At least he was honest, and I'll take that. But I think she's so deserving. I want her to win money so bad.
Yeah.
And she's not going to find love, give sis money. But that's literally why I voted for her, because she's such a fucking sweetheart.
Yeah. Ugh. I know. She is a gem, honestly. Also, can we talk about Kendall and Garby? I want to say something really quick.
I love Garby. She is so beautiful.
I love Garby, and I feel for her, and I'm worried a little bit about Kendall being her partner. But I want to say this. Kendall and Garby were in a challenge, and that was a tough challenge. You have to be very steady and strategic, and it's tough. Okay, a lot of people had to keep starting over.
Are you talking about
the thing
not
where
the most recent one?
They have to go
with the ring
to the metal ring and get this ring to not buzz and whatever. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. So they are getting this little ring over this metal thing, and he is putting all the blame on her. If you watch the challenge, he's yelling, tighter, 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 slow, no, Garby, wait. And then, like, if it, like, hits the metal and they have to start over, he's like, I said tighter. He's yelling at her. And every time they messed up, it's like anything that came out of his mouth was pointing the finger at her. A lot of partners, if you watched, even Johnny, I have to say, they were like, it's okay, we got this. Let's start over. Like, we got this, slow and steady, pull, wait, encouraging, taking, they're, as a team, they're working it together. It's not one person's fault over the other, because that shit is hard, and it isn't one person's fault over the other. You have to work in unison in a way that you're not used to, very slowly. Like, you're learning as you're going. You've never done this shit before. And he was very nasty to her. That is not how you win. I knew just by his reaction they weren't going to win, because you're putting her mental in the garbage. She's taking this all on. Now she's anxious. Now she feels like shit. And after they had a talk, and you could tell she felt, because of how he projected this whole thing on her, that this was her fault that she lost. Okay? She's sitting there and she's like, thank you for being so patient with me. Like, oh my God. And he's like, it's all right. Like, we did it, like, whatever. Like, she is admitting, like, because he's now projected this on her, she's taking it on like, oh, this whole thing was my fault. Thank you for being so patient. Oh my God. Like, thank you for not yelling at me. Thank you for not feeling. And I'm like, bitch, he did the whole time. And that's why you feel like you messed it up.
I love Garby. I think she's super.
I felt so bad for her.
Yeah, but I also like her character. She's just such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And do I think it's totally bad that she's paired up with Kendall? No. Is she stronger in the field than him? Yes. Like, I think she's, even when she won and Chris was like the top guy, I wanted to I was like, Chris, shut up. I was so happy she stepped away. I was like, I would have been so mad if they freaking coupled up. But I love Garby so much. I don't mind her and Kendall together. Do I think they're going to be in love? No.
Yeah.
Do I think maybe challenge-wise it's smart? Yes, because if there's ever going to come down to voting, people are always going to keep Kendall.
I just hope that I just hope that he lets that go. Like, that putting the blame on it, it's so childish. It was so mean. It's not the way you encourage a partner whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And that really just affected me. And then it affected me more that she afterwards was like apologizing and also thanking him for not being too hard on her like he was. So
it makes him look bad. I don't think it makes her look bad. I agree though.
I agree. It doesn't make her look bad.
If she was my friend and I was in there, I would have been like, come here, Kendall.
I would have been like, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Okay. Lead a man. You fucked this up. Fuck you. Like, I was really pissed.
The only thing I liked that he said was like, I'm happy she put the necklace on me. Like, if I'd rather have been me than you. And I was like, that was sweet to say. That was nice. Yeah.
Yes. So then we ended with Charlie going home. I'm trying to see if there's anything else like we're missing here, but I don't really think. I think we pretty much have it all.
I just want to say, since I'm voting by like favorites, like people I like, for example, like I love KK, cannot stand Chris. I'm sorry, KK, but if you guys ever get the chance to, I think she needs to pick a new partner so bad.
Yes.
If they ever get the chance to be voted off, I will, just because of Chris. So like, I'm sorry, but people will be like collateral just because I don't like someone.
Yeah. I agree.
And I hate it, but
yeah.
That's why you have to pick liked partners, I think. Like, if you're not going to fall in love with this person, pick someone that, like, for example, like Josh and Justine, like, I would vote for them to stay. Like, they're super strong together.
Yeah.
Don't mind them as people.
You know who we didn't talk about? Andrea.
Oh, yes, Andrea. She's growing on me. Like, I didn't watch her season with PPG. Like, I know I didn't watch it full out because, I can't do like every night.
Yeah.
But I know her from the show. I know her drama, everything that happened. So I came into this giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Just like clean slate with everyone else. And that girl's a hot commodity.
She is. Okay. Here's what I have to say about Andrea. Obviously, like, we loved Leah. Andrea comes in and she is coupled up with Rob, who was with Leah. And our girl Leah was going through it. Like, it was hard to see. But that's not her fault. If Rob like switched up on her, didn't address it right, this, that, the other, it's on Rob. Andrea is just as much a girly, like coming into the season wanting to find love as well. Like her biggest thing was like she was cringe, and that's why people didn't like her. And I get that. So I'm happy to see a bit of a redemption arc for her because like she wasn't ever a bad person or nasty. Yeah. She was just like a girl who fell hard and was a little bit embarrassing and cringy, especially online and like whatever. So I'm happy to see like a little bit of a better story play out for her. I think her and Josh are really cute. I think they're both from this area, from the Miami area. So, you know, it would work in real life. We'll see what happens. She's, you know, fit. She can hold her own. She looks good. Like, I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm happy to see her do well. It's just funny to me that these Love Island games feel like a lot of like the rejects like come together. I hate to say it that way, but it
literally
wasn't
like a redemption, like you said.
Yeah, but like I'm happy. I am happy for her.
Yeah. She's a girl's girl. It's showing. Like I'm seeing the TikTok she's doing. She seems like if she was like a OG, I think she would have been very liked.
Yes, I agree if she had started out as an OG. And I also think like she just went through like a breakup. I'm sure that managed shit because like they were so happy and all of a sudden, boom, like there's no man. So I think like he probably did so. And I'm happy to see like breakup and she's like, fuck it, I'm going on Love Island games and like now I'm one of the most liked. Like bam, boom.
And one thing that rubbed me the wrong way, like I like her and Josh together, but when him and Lucinda became like single and had to like do their thing, and he was talking to Lucinda on the balcony, he's like, you know, like I really like Andrea, but I feel like every time someone walks in, they're going to want her. So I don't know if I need to deal with that. Maybe I should play strategically. And I'm like, no, what are you saying? Stop that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't wrong. Every time a new guy came in, they picked her.
She's like, God, like 3 partners in 2 days? Like,
literally.
what the fuck?
Literally. I don't know this new guy. So I didn't, when it came to voting, like I liked her, but I was like, I don't know if you like this guy. And I was like, I just have to stick to people that I know. And
I don't think she's going to stay with him at all. I think it just like, she got pulled away and she'll be back.
But Josh. Now I'm worried that Josh may see Justine as a strong partner when it comes to competitions. I don't know if he'll want to.
That's really true. I guess we'll see.
I'm excited.
I think Justine wanted Toby to pick her, and like he didn't.
No, it's okay. I mean, honestly, when it comes to like that whole competition that they went through, it showed that Josh was a good partner.
Yeah. All right. Well, next week we will be back. We were so happy to sit here and be back with our girlies and have an OG episode again. And go check out our interviews if you missed them with the Love is Blind UK stars. And we love you all.
Hearts. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast. Thanks, guys.